He takes the train to go to work. He takes the train to go to work. Can I jump in here? Can I jump in here? Is his aunt a jockey? Is his aunt a jockey? Okay then. How's your shoulder? Okay then. How's your shoulder? I have a lot of fun at the beach. I have a lot of fun at the beach. Can you explain this please? Can you explain this please? You're pulling my foot. You're pulling my foot. Whose bag is on the table? Whose bag is on the table? Doesn't he insist? Doesn't he insist? Weren't we a manicurist at dusk? Weren't we a manicurist at dusk? Doesn't he recommend it? Doesn't he recommend it? He's watching. He's watching. What a talented actor. What a talented actor. Your sister is a seamstress. Your sister is a seamstress. Will we be architects every day? Will we be architects every day? He wants to start a new hobby. He wants to start a new hobby. Won't he push last year? Won't he push last year? I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the gym. They cannot fly. They cannot fly. Our grandfathers were lieutenants. Our grandfathers were lieutenants. If it's cold, wear a jacket. If it's cold, wear a jacket. We need to do more testing. We need to do more testing. Wants to stay here. Wants to stay here. They are afraid of public speaking. They are afraid of public speaking. We head as the sun rises. We head as the sun rises. His half-brother was an actuary. His half-brother was an actuary. I'm sorry, I do not understand. I'm sorry, I do not understand. Is her daughter a paramedic? Is her daughter a paramedic? He needs to fix the broken chair. He needs to fix the broken chair. Can he sing soon? Can he sing soon? Occasionally he could not recover. Occasionally he could not recover. Jenny cannot attend this meeting. Jenny cannot attend this meeting. They may not normally contain it. They may not normally contain it. How much will it take? How much will it take? Are they getting old by noon? Are they getting old by noon? He realizes his mistake. He realizes his mistake. I will study in the library. I will study in the library. Are there buses to the city? Are there buses to the city? Relatives or rulers. Relatives or rulers. Your sister is a craftsman. Your sister is a craftsman. You joined later. You joined later. My favorite subject, topic. My favorite subject, topic. Can he draw after an hour? Can he draw after an hour? This is very appropriate. This is very appropriate. You are now a travel agent. You are now a travel agent. Couldn't he ever be a servant? Couldn't he ever be a servant? They go up on the escalator. They go up on the escalator. Their daughters were musicians. Their daughters were musicians. I don't like working. I don't like working. Would he touch it? Would he touch it? I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed. I'm low on battery. I'm low on battery. I don't notice anything special about them. I don't notice anything special about them. I may not last at dawn. I may not last at dawn. Have you met new team members? Have you met new team members? Can't they fill it? Can't they fill it? Put it in writing. Put it in writing. The school's talent competition is in May. The school's talent competition is in May. Don't you truck every year? Don't you truck every year? My mother-in-law was an acrobat. My mother-in-law was an acrobat. Didn't he normally agree? Didn't he normally agree? My compliments to the chef. My compliments to the chef. I did not accept it now. I did not accept it now. My neighbor was a juggler. My neighbor was a juggler. It belongs to the government. It belongs to the government. I'd like a glass of lemon water, please. I'd like a glass of lemon water, please. The discharge planner will review your instructions. The discharge planner will review your instructions. He is not training after 1 week. He is not training after 1 week. We have to go to the virologist every week. We have to go to the virologist every week. The movie begins at dawn. The movie begins at dawn. She baked a cake for his birthday. She baked a cake for his birthday. Food is open to criticism. Food is open to criticism. Can you pass me the ketchup? Can you pass me the ketchup? He lost his wallet. He lost his wallet. These pens are brand new. These pens are brand new. I was given a job. I was given a job. Point your finger at someone. Point your finger at someone. He walks to work every day. He walks to work every day. Drizzle. Drizzle. The wind blows through the trees. The wind blows through the trees. We have dinner at 7 p.m. We have dinner at 7 p.m. Can I gift wrap this for you? Can I gift wrap this for you? On the other hand, it wasn't a climb. It wasn't a climb. Shouldn't he give his name after 1 month? Shouldn't he give his name after 1 month? My understanding. My understanding. Should we take it? Should we take it? Didn't we join? Didn't we join? Can I have a shower chair? Can I have a shower chair? It looks awful. He must be sick. It looks awful. He must be sick. Where is the shopping cart? Where is the shopping cart? The atmosphere is very lively. The atmosphere is very lively. It's raining outside. It's raining outside. He prepared dinner for his family. He prepared dinner for his family. This item is at customs. This item is at customs. The crime rate has stabilized. The crime rate has stabilized. Can you help? Can you help? We shouldn't catch it next year. We shouldn't catch it next year. Won't it always be basic? Won't it always be basic? Need help using the toilet? Need help using the toilet? I'm sorry I couldn't help you. I'm sorry I couldn't help you. Whose pencil case is on the floor? Whose pencil case is on the floor? When does the train arrive? When does the train arrive? We would never defend it. We would never defend it. I take a shower in the morning. I take a shower in the morning. Our grandfather is a consultant. Our grandfather is a consultant. Should play earlier. Should play earlier. Actual head count per rating. Actual head count per rating. You can never become a civil servant. You can never become a civil servant. We will not prepare. We will not prepare. Let's brainstorm some ideas. Let's brainstorm some ideas. We don't spend the dawn. We don't spend the dawn. Can't I always be a guard? Can't I always be a guard? He goes for analysis a week later. He goes for analysis a week later. What is unconscious bias? What is unconscious bias? I'm studying for my English exam. I'm studying for my English exam. Can it produce immediately? Can it produce immediately? I speak some English. I speak some English. The prison is overcrowded. The prison is overcrowded. I chatted with my friends online. I chatted with my friends online. His half-brothers are hunters. His half-brothers are hunters. Where can I find baby wipes? Where can I find baby wipes? I don't mind helping. I don't mind helping. He couldn't handle it every week. He couldn't handle it every week. I have to fast for medical tests. I have to fast for medical tests. Can you list the remaining work? Can you list the remaining work? Doesn't he wear it? Doesn't he wear it? It's great to know you. It's great to know you. We won't be babysitters every week. We won't be babysitters every week. I have breakfast every morning. I have breakfast every morning. Don't be so modest. Don't be so modest. Let's move on to the next point. Let's move on to the next point. Dependency policy. Dependency policy. Do you always have to harvest? Do you always have to harvest? He likes listening to music. He likes listening to music. The impact of the new legislation on the economy was not yet known. The impact of the new legislation on the economy was not yet known. Can you give me a minute? Can you give me a minute? You're doing great, keep trying. You're doing great, keep trying. You didn't threaten. You didn't threaten. Will he impose it immediately? Will he impose it immediately? This view is very complex. This view is very complex. You shouldn't dance at noon. You shouldn't dance at noon. Will you ride after 5 years? Will you ride after 5 years? I think about. I think about. Isn't he looking at the sunset? Isn't he looking at the sunset? He likes watching movies at home. He likes watching movies at home. Set a pedestal. Set a pedestal. I have to study for a science exam on Friday. I have to study for a science exam on Friday. Of course, I'd love to. Of course, I'd love to. The movie was released last month. The movie was released last month. He bought 3 books yesterday. He bought 3 books yesterday. He speaks English fluently. He speaks English fluently. You rejected the collector. You rejected the collector. Is all this free? Is all this free? John, are you here? John, are you here? Normally you can't confess. Normally you can't confess. Normally not moved. Normally not moved. I go to school by car. I go to school by car. Was our grandson a village guard? Was our grandson a village guard? They will answer. They will answer. I wouldn't organize it. I wouldn't organize it. Don't you need to meet? Don't you need to meet? Can I refill my lychee juice? Can I refill my lychee juice? We usually have lunch at 12 o'clock. We usually have lunch at 12 o'clock. Was my mother a cook? Was my mother a cook? This is a crowded street. This is a crowded street. Won't they think? Won't they think? We continue to check. We continue to check. I'm allergic. I'm allergic. Will it provide service every day? Will it provide service every day? It's been a while. It's been a while. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Was your spouse at the fundraiser? Was your spouse at the fundraiser? It's getting hot outside. It's getting hot outside. After 4 days he may not worry. After 4 days he may not worry. Pleased with the results. Pleased with the results. Shouldn't you get hurt? Shouldn't you get hurt? Can I have a glass of red wine, please? Can I have a glass of red wine, please? I love buying organic vegetables. I love buying organic vegetables. They wouldn't insist. They wouldn't insist. I work as an engineer manager. I work as an engineer manager. He does not drink alcohol. He does not drink alcohol. I want to eat ice cream. I want to eat ice cream. I do not feel good. I do not feel good. You can lay the floor after 3 months. You can lay the floor after 3 months. You can give a job. You can give a job. I can't find my black hat. I can't find my black hat. I need to borrow a ruler. I need to borrow a ruler. You will become an economist. You will become an economist. Compared after one night. Compared after one night. The mistake was admitted by him. The mistake was admitted by him. They are going on a trip. They are going on a trip. I bought him a shirt and some shoes. I bought him a shirt and some shoes. They trusted. They trusted. Can you make reservations for me? Can you make reservations for me? Your accent is very strong. Your accent is very strong. Can I go to the properties button? Can I go to the properties button? I have an accent. I have an accent. You feel it often. You feel it often. Should I apply to the coroner after 3 years? Should I apply to the coroner after 3 years? It's such a thought-provoking story. It's such a thought-provoking story. We couldn't kick right away. We couldn't kick right away. They ate sushi for dinner. They ate sushi for dinner. We have a geography bee. We have a geography bee. Had it disappeared a year ago? Had it disappeared a year ago? I'm in the room opposite you. I'm in the room opposite you. My sister likes to read novels. My sister likes to read novels. He traveled to many countries. He traveled to many countries. They eat healthy foods every day. They eat healthy foods every day. Shouldn't it decrease at noon? Shouldn't it decrease at noon? Can we do this tomorrow? Can we do this tomorrow? Did you analyze it? Did you analyze it? I opened my bag. I opened my bag. He decided to quit smoking. He decided to quit smoking. He brushes his teeth before going to bed. He brushes his teeth before going to bed. It's getting late. It's getting late. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for your help. We cannot mix. We cannot mix. Should not sing. Should not sing. Your uncle was the interviewer. Your uncle was the interviewer. Our half-sister was an entrepreneur. Our half-sister was an entrepreneur. Yes, we have a small gym. Yes, we have a small gym. Her husband is a shop assistant. Her husband is a shop assistant. He never eats spicy food. He never eats spicy food. Be thoughtful. Be thoughtful. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? The train leaves at 9. The train leaves at 9. Couldn't reach the top shelf. Couldn't reach the top shelf. I'd like a glass of Chenin Blanc, please. I'd like a glass of Chenin Blanc, please. Weren't we fit last year? Weren't we fit last year? Can never learn. Can never learn. It is raining heavily today. It is raining heavily today. Will you like it after 3 nights? Will you like it after 3 nights? I need to study for exams. I need to study for exams. How can I go to the airport? How can I go to the airport? They can hit normally. They can hit normally. Is his grandmother a teacher? Is his grandmother a teacher? Are our cousins receptionists? Are our cousins receptionists? I am doing my homework. I am doing my homework. Do you have any items to declare? Do you have any items to declare? Welcome to the airport. Welcome to the airport. Can I go to the search engine? Can I go to the search engine? When will we go? When will we go? Can they go then? Can they go then? Did you see the movie last night? Did you see the movie last night? He needs to call his parents. He needs to call his parents. We traveled to New York. We traveled to New York. Can I go to the clock? Can I go to the clock? Let's have dinner together. Let's have dinner together. I'm a fan of Coldplay. I'm a fan of Coldplay. His colleague is a philosopher? His colleague is a philosopher? Were there children journalists? Were there children journalists? Yes, that's true. Yes, that's true. I was an athlete every month. I was an athlete every month. Come again, Tommy. Come again, Tommy. Our grandmother was an economist. Our grandmother was an economist. Didn't he come back every day? Didn't he come back every day? How long should I wait? How long should I wait? Would he never survive? Would he never survive? Please. Please. I'm meeting John after work. I'm meeting John after work. Sorry to interrupt, but I have a question. Sorry to interrupt, but I have a question. We watched a comedy program on television. We watched a comedy program on television. Is it supposed to roll at dawn? Is it supposed to roll at dawn? Sometimes you may want to. Sometimes you may want to. This job is much harder than I thought. This job is much harder than I thought. They hate waiting in line. They hate waiting in line. He loves swimming in the ocean. He loves swimming in the ocean. Who's winning so far? Who's winning so far? You appreciate the little things. You appreciate the little things. Should I not focus for 2 weeks? Should I not focus for 2 weeks? It's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. Won't he tell you after a weekend? Won't he tell you after a weekend? I generally couldn't occupy it. I generally couldn't occupy it. I am not in favor of this plan. I am not in favor of this plan. Is there anything you want to ask? Is there anything you want to ask? I can speak on behalf of education. I can speak on behalf of education. What is the specialty of the house? What is the specialty of the house? Can I go up to the ceiling? Can I go up to the ceiling? We have been neighbors for many years. We have been neighbors for many years. His wife is a police officer. His wife is a police officer. So, what do you do for a living? So, what do you do for a living? Do you want? Do you want? Can he prepare every day? Can he prepare every day? Can I affect it after 1 week? Can I affect it after 1 week? I need to buy some bread. I need to buy some bread. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. We understand the instructions. We understand the instructions. English is the language of the empire. English is the language of the empire. He's a smart cookie. He's a smart cookie. Can I have a glass of pineapple juice, please? Can I have a glass of pineapple juice, please? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. Can they appreciate it? Can they appreciate it? We're talking about the movie. We're talking about the movie. I'll be back with results shortly. I'll be back with results shortly. Will he become a foreman after 3 months? Will he become a foreman after 3 months? Can you ride a bike? Can you ride a bike? He could never work as a newsreader. He could never work as a newsreader. Was he always 1 step ahead? Was he always 1 step ahead? Was our uncle a female police officer? Was our uncle a female police officer?